The other important element of this broad context of the Amazon is climate change. Climate change is a global phenomenon which has many different particularities in different parts of the world. In the case of the Amazon, one can clearly sense the arrival of climate change. As Obama mentioned in the Paris meeting, which was a historic meeting last year in December, the moment we are in is a moment where we are the first generation to experience climate change and the last generation that can do something about it. And we are already experiencing climate change. And I've talked to a number of fishermen and extractivists and Indians, and they're all saying that nature is completely undergoing transformations. The peccary, wild pigs in the forest rely on some fruit species, and some of these fruit species are not flowering as usual. So this is disrupting the dynamics of some species. Same goes for fish with changing river regimes. So the Amazon is suffering from climate change and is also a major contributor to climate change, since deforestation is a very important source of greenhouse gases. Extreme events are becoming very frequent, and especially droughts and floods. I took this picture of the Madeira River, and it was shocking to see that the river at that point had broken all records from the first measurement, which is about 100 years ago, but not by a couple of centimeters. The record was broken by 2 meters. And this was simply not something that could be handled by the local population. So almost all houses were destroyed, all schools, all agricultural fields. So it was a major disaster. So we are now in a phase where we need adaptation policies and programs that are able to deal with the impact of climate change, especially on the poor. Climate change also poses a threat in terms of what are the consequences for the ecology and the dynamics of forests, especially in relation to forest fires. Forest fires are becoming more frequent over time, and there's a debate among scientists of when we might have a tipping point, a point of no return, after which the whole forest ecosystems becomes disrupted, and forest fires will have a very important role in that. So that increases the importance also of adaptation programs to deal with measures to reduce the risk of wildfires. And this is especially by controlling controlling agricultural lots with fire breaks and adopting practices when fire is used to do so in a way that the risks of getting out of control are reduced.